This is the place where God began. That's what the Lutsel Dene First Nation people have believed for millennia. Since then, every part of our planet has been altered by humans. But there still are places where footprints are erased by the wind. Just below the Arctic Circle, the Northwest Territories of Canada is one such rare place. This vast land represents one of the last relatively unaltered ecosystems on the planet. In many ways, it's as if the clock has stopped at a time when bears, caribou, and biting flies ruled the world. The Lutsel Dene have lived off this land for thousands of years. But today, this historic connection of people and land has been frayed. In fact, the Lutsel Dene youth have rarely seen, let alone experienced, much of their ancestral territory. It now lies only in the memories of their parents and grandparents and in the stories they tell.
It's important for me to keep my culture because recently we've been losing a lot of our elders. Once they're gone, then he's going to teach us how to make a drum or make snowshoes, teach the stories.
The fate of their traditional landscape is in question. An area once accessible only by dog sled or canoe is now within development's reach. And the place where God began risks becoming legend. Led by Lutsel Dene guides and supported by the Nature Conservancy, local First Nation youth went on a journey to see their country by canoeing the Thelon River. Along the way, they made an important connection to this beautifully austere landscape. They also learned firsthand what living off the land means. It means the rain can stop you in your tracks.
Those 3-4 days of rain, all the wet gear, wet clothes, wet socks, wet feet, trying to get a fire started in the rain. Got pretty intense for a few days. No, that's just the way of life out here, you know. Go with the flow, you know. Whatever it throws at you, you gotta take.
The hardest moment was when me and my brother slept in a puddle. We set up our tent on this little rock that went down a bit, and the water filled up on the sides and just soaked up into our tent and all over our clothes. It was a rough night.
It means mosquitoes and black flies still bite.
There's a lot of bugs bugging us. So yeah, it's very hard to eat. And we're eating in underneath a mosquito jacket.
And it also means you eat whatever the land offers.
The reason that one lonely caribou is there is because of our ancestors being happy to see our people come back out to explore the land, so they made us an offering. We took it in the offering and we gave back as well. The meat from the caribou is a whole lot different from getting meat in your local grocery store or anything. Here we're getting this meat fresh off the land, getting to cut it up ourselves and picking all the parts we want from it and getting as much as we can out of it.
Some things came easily, others a bit harder, yet they always carried the attitude survival on the Thelon requires. But now, Canada's pristine northern reaches and its people face a new and possibly their greatest challenge. For what lies beneath this land threatens its very existence.
7 years ago, I have come here for work with a company drilling for uranium. I had two different mines that time. On my left side, there was the river. On my right side, there was the driller.
Rich in uranium and other raw materials, the land that has provided for thousands of years is revealing other natural resources. With this in mind, community leaders are exploring options that retain control of these resources to ensure traditions stay strong. By balancing the needs of people and nature, they are redefining what living off the land means today.
Everybody has to make a living. By looking at the river, it makes my joy come so strongly because it's such a beauty. I hope these young people with me here today pick it up, know what it is out here so they can have their own voice.
With this 200-mile journey on the Thelon, the Nature Conservancy hope these and other Lutsel Dene youth become this land's next generation of caretakers.
I'd always want to be a voice for the land. We wouldn't want the animals to be pushed off their roots and pushed off their land, right? This is theirs, you know, they have the right around here. We come here just to visit, explore, eat off of the land, and, you know, to enjoy. And we give back by just leaving it the way it was.
It's important that we keep our culture alive and get to connection with the land. We want to teach our kids, and we don't want it to die out.
We're out here to experience the land, see how beautiful it is and what's worth keeping, right? And so far, everything I've seen, it's all worth keeping. You know, I wouldn't give this up for anything. I wouldn't give it up at all.
A connection to a remarkable place has been made, a bond to last a lifetime. For some, this journey will be a call to action, for the land that sustained their ancestors now needs their help. And in the place where God began, the next generation continues.